less people. I've done it yesterday. If you will go there. These are incorrect. Do you want to know why? In this video, I'm talking about the 10 most important English grammar rules for intermediate and upper intermediate English learners. Of course, there are many more rules that you need to know, so if you're interested in learning more, you can check out my English grammar membership, which includes more than 100 video lessons about English grammar. There is a special discount link in the video description, so make sure you check it out. You can also get a free English grammar booklet from the video description. Okay, let's get this video started. So the first grammar rule I want to talk to you about is remember to go 1/10 back in reported speech. So I'm starting with reported speech because it's something that's very, very useful in everyday conversations in English. So I just want to tell you something that somebody else told me. My friend Julia told me, I am very successful. But when I'm telling you this, I need to use reported speech. So I need to say, my friend Julia told me that she was very successful. So am changes to was. The present simple changes to the past simple. So that's exactly what I meant when I said you need to go 1/10 back. My friend Julia told me I went to London. But when I'm telling you this, I will use reported speech. So I will say, my friend Julia told me she had gone to London. So the past simple changes to the past perfect. And I have a lot more detailed lessons about reported speech in my English grammar membership. So make sure you check out the special link in the video description. The second grammar rule for intermediate learners, don't use will to talk about your plans. So will is not for talking about plans. If you want to talk about your plans in English, you can use going to or the present continuous. So you can say, I'm going to learn Spanish next year. If it's a more certain plan or an arrangement you have made with other people, you can use the present continuous. So I'm meeting my friend for breakfast tomorrow. I have arranged this with my friend. My friend knows about this and it's definitely happening. I am meeting my friend tomorrow. Rule number 3, use will to talk about offers or promises. I will help you. That's an offer or a promise. Only use one will in conditional sentences. If you go to Brighton, you will have some fish and chips. So there is only one will in this sentence. You can't say if you will go to Brighton, you will have fish and chips. So you only need one will, not in the if part of the sentence, but in the other one. Number 5, use the present perfect to talk about something that happened in the past when it doesn't matter when it happened. I have been to Australia. It doesn't matter when. It was just at some point in my life. I have read this book. It doesn't matter when. At some point in my life. When you're talking about when something happened exactly, use the past simple instead. I went to Australia in 2015. I read this book last year. I really like to compare English tenses to each other. like the past simple and the present perfect, to show you the difference between them. I think it's an interesting way to learn, and that's exactly how I teach you about everything else about English grammar in my English grammar membership. The membership includes 17 video courses about tenses, conditionals, phrasal verbs, and much more. You can complete the video lessons in your free time, so it's perfect if you're busy. So check out the discount link in the video description. Rule number 6. Use perfect tenses to talk about something that started in the past and is still true now or is still happening now. I have worked for this company for many years, so I started working there many years ago and I still work there. It is still true. I have been cooking all morning, so I started cooking early this morning and I am still cooking now. It's still happening now. Rule number 7. Put adjectives in the right order. When you have several adjectives in one sentence, you need to put them in a specific order in English. Otherwise, your sentence will sound a little bit unnatural. So for example, if you want to talk about your opinion of something, the size of it, where it comes from, the color, this is the order in which you would say these things. It's a beautiful, small, white French painting. The order of these adjectives is not random. It's very specific. Rule number 8. Use the most correctly. So the most is reserved for longer adjectives. For example, it is not correct to say the most funny, because funny only has 2 syllables. So you would say the funniest instead. But interesting is a long adjective, so you need the most there. So you would say the most interesting. Avoid double negatives. I didn't do nothing. This is a double negative. Didn't, nothing. This is technically incorrect. Many native speakers actually talk like that, but technically it's not right. So you just need one negative. I didn't do anything. So instead of using nothing, you use anything. I didn't do anything. You can also say I did nothing. So your one negative is nothing, and then you have did instead of didn't. So I didn't do anything or I did nothing are both correct. And the final rule, use less and fewer correctly. Less is for uncountable nouns. For example, less water, less information. Fewer is for countable nouns. Fewer books, fewer people. Now let's do a little practice exercise. Which answer is correct? Your bag looks really heavy. I will help you, or I'm going to help you. Which one is correct? It is an offer, and for offers we need will. So I will help you. I went, or I have gone to Canada in 2020. Which one is correct? I'm saying exactly when it happened, so I need the past simple. I went. I'm playing, or I will play football with my friends this evening. It's a plan or an arrangement I have made with my friends, so I need the present continuous. I'm playing. It's a big old white stone, or it's a white old big stone. Which one is correct? It's a big old white stone. So normally you would give the size, then the age, and then the color. Now in the comments, tell me one rule that you have learned from this video. And don't forget to check out my English Grammar membership if you're interested in learning more about grammar. You can also get your free English grammar booklet from the video description. And I'll see you next time. Bye!